You need sleep.
He just wakes up, eats a Danish, heads into the venue.
Balenciaga hat, you know.
Big baller. Has to let everybody know on his forehead he's got that cash. Hashtag Worlds, let's get it, Big Ring.
All right, but now we are underway, and with your favorite guy, it's Complex. Legion wishes he was on this team right now, but he's behind the desk.
I don't know if I wish I was on that team based off that quick 4-0 that TOX just took out. But hey, you know what? We're going to see them run this flag back, still keeping them on that rotation early, just trying to fight out of the base.
I remember my biggest blowout on this game type when I was on Instinct. We were playing some pretty good people. I remember Zuwu was on the team.
Ooh, yeah.
A couple other people.
Thrust.
And we double goosed them on main stage.
You double goosed them on this map on main stage.
Yeah, 2 people goosed.
Wow.
And it was like a 2.5-minute flag as
hey, you know what's insane?
Squad.
It's already 1-0, and there's 4 down now for Complex and Co.
That's what it's looking like. This
wow.
You might not be hoping to win this game. Right now, Purple Parrots, they're hoping to get some kills on the board because you don't want to end this one with the goose egg, and I can see it from these screens. It's not looking too good right now. Complex, he's on a flank.
Oh, no.
Oh,
you and I both just had that mental breakdown where if Eco would have turned on him after him getting 2 shots, I think at that point you just put the controller down and call your parents.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually let's talk about how impactful that kill just was. Complex, last guy alive, on a flank, kills Eco, and then stops APG from securing the cap, actually forces him back. So it looks like that flag might still go in. Sure enough, it does. But nonetheless, buys a lot of time for his team, and there's only so much you can do as an individual in a 4-man squad here.
Can we just talk about Eco for a second? How old is this guy?
He's actually older. He was significantly older than the rest of his team on Splice when he was competing. So I want to say 25 or 26.
That's what I'm thinking, because I remember seeing him as his older gamer tag was unlegit, right? So he was like a playlist warrior back in the day.
Yeah, he was legit unlegit.
He was legit. He didn't have the bandana. He had I think it was a beanie. He was trying to do his own thing.
I don't think he ever thought at the time he would be going to events.
Yeah. And we're seeing the online squad here from Complex and Company trying to get back into this. 2 minutes already, 3 flag caps for TOX. Snakebite with that crispy fadeaway, actually, for the shots.
Fadeaway jumper. I like that.
Wow.
You can see, you know, like we said, there's not too much we can break down in regards to this one. I mean, it's 3-0. You finally start seeing Purple Parrots get some kills. His shots going up the ramp weren't bad. It's just you're going up against Snakebite. So if you don't get the 4-shot, you can't really expect to get an extra shot or 2 off in those scenarios. And you're lucky to even get 4 sometimes. As you can see, what was that? 3 members just put shots onto the guy spawning in that red corner. You know, it's a tough position to be in. There's only so much you can do. You're spawning. You're trying to hide behind walls, throw grenades out, just hoping you get lucky here. And you can see Snakebite. 3 members in front of him. Stays alive.
What's the quickest onslaught we've seen this weekend?
Oh, this weekend? I don't know. But, like, yeah, the fastest I've ever seen was about 2.5 minutes. So
we're looking at 3 here. It might be 3.5. Snakebite does finally get taken out. At this point, I feel like if you're on the Purple Parrots roster, you need to slow the pace of this game down. Start shooting, getting out of your base, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be working for them at all at this point, man. They keep getting trapped.
There's so many lines of sight, and the spawn trap is just so impactful on this game. You can only do so much. And the situation, you know, obviously you don't have to be a professional analyst to realize that one team is going to be outclassing the other ones in this scenario. We've got the #1 seed coming in here against a much lower seeded team. Legion's locals as they go by in another world here.
Oh yeah, good old Kansas roster.
Yeah, and APG always has. I said he had a great shot, but I have to eat my words there. He missed a few.
But I think that's okay at this point, though. 4-0.
I'd be okay with it.
Has anybody? I can't believe nobody's had an overkill or more this game yet on the TOX roster.
Sure, you see a lot of clips. Ace, especially, he's always posting these like double kill tags on this map.
Your brother, specifically before this tournament started, said to me, "Stay on my perspective so I can get some Twitter clips." And you just have to understand the grind is real at this point. You know, he's at a tournament and he's confident enough to get Twitter clips. So hey, you know, when you're a pro for a decade, it is what it is.
I remember one of my overkills I had on Sugars down. Like, I think we had just lost due to time. So Stereo like puts his controller down, but I kill him for the overkill. Still clipped it on him. No shame.
What I love seeing is Eco just ran out of ammo, which means that you're absolutely obliterating a team. And when you have to go find bullets, Kyle, I think you're doing all right for your team.
Yeah, I've been in that scenario before. Now, but that's nothing. What I'd really be impressed by is if you still keep getting kills after you run out of ammo.
Just meleeing them. Who
Exactly.
Who even needs bullets?
I mean, in a map
You know?
like Onslaught, you can go from side to side. Like, there's not that many spawn points here. You can get from one dumpster to the other.
Just stand on top of it, falcon down, hit him with a little back smack action.
Nobody's
Keep getting the
naked themselves up on top of the pillars yet. That's what I'm really waiting for here.
Hey, we've doubled time now with 0 cap, so Purple Parrots might finally be catching that groove here.
I'm calling a comeback.
You're calling a comeback? We've been here for years, Kyle.
All right, I may have been kidding. You caught me. You called my bluff, Legion.
APG with the melee, 2 down for the Purple Parrots as Rowan is just hoping to God the bullets stop flying in. All 4 down for them again. Looking like an easy pull for TOX.
Yeah, definitely looking like this might be the end of the road here for Purple Parrots in this game number 1. That flag's moving very quickly. Nico fumbling a little fumble yami action going on, but nonetheless, APG picks that one up, starts bringing it home. You got the contest, and a flagpole comes out, but how long is this going to last here? Yeah, there's just nothing. Oh, wow. Purple Parrots, I told you, come back.
This is it. Is that 2 down? Oh, he's got a full squad up, goes for the back smack and whips it. Snakebite.
Oh, no.
Whips the second one, Rowan. He's looking nervous up there. Of course, he's going to see if he can get the flagpole. Takes another one out. Nice kill out of him. He's just waiting for his teammates to push in as he's going to try to run this flag. Hello? Squad mates, where you at?
Yeah, he did a pretty good job staying alive. I mean, those melees weren't one you want to remember too often, but nonetheless, some team grenades come in and get the assist there. He gets the flag toss out, but just like that, the rest of TOX comes off spawn, completely clears out all 4 members, and then grab top control before. You know, you see this a lot in ball games where it's just how long can the other team maintain control. You're going to eventually be swapping here and there. If they weren't swapping control, it would have been a 3-minute game like we were talking about. The Purple Parrots doing a good job getting at least a few kills here. TOX is trying to collapse. And this may be a good sign for a lot of the other higher seeded teams. Seeing that, even though TOX got 4 kills and maintain control, they're trying to slip up and struggle a little bit now.
Yeah, and if you're Purple Parrots, I feel like at this point what you're trying to do is at least reverse momentum a little bit. That way you go into this next game type Slayer, not feeling like you got completely just destroyed, demolished that game 1, and just understanding that they're 2 separate game types. Of course, we do have that King of the Hill game 3, which I keep focusing on, just because we've seen so much domination from these higher seeds in this tournament. And as you can see, TOX 5-0 Onslaught flag. And we got Amplified next.
Oh yeah, that's going to be another one of those 2-shot maps. It's going to be potentially a very rough one. Definitely want to take a look at the stats, see what we got going on here. And you know, the good news is that we don't have any gooses that were as you know, borderline scary.
No zeros. I think we even avoided the breadstick.
Yeah, not even
Olive Garden
close
special.
to breadsticks. I mean, obviously they got heavily outslayed, but 9-12 in the kill count for the whole squad. That's not a bad stat line considering what just happened, and especially being down 3 caps almost instantly to open up the game.
Now, do you think the guy who went -10 is going to get blamed more than the guy that went -5?
I certainly hope not.
You know the dissection in teams when you go to an event, you're like, yeah, Paul dropped like a -10 the first game we played, so
yeah,
it's his fault we lost 5-0.
I mean, we would have beat them. I
mean, if he would have just went -8, we would have had it. It'd have been a solid return.
Yeah, always tough to put how much weight do you put on some of those games, and you know, I always said if it's not at least like 50-40, it doesn't matter what the stat line is. I don't care if you're +2 and we're all -10. If you're +2 and we're -10, honestly, you're doing something wrong here because I felt like I was getting baited a lot that game.
Or you get the classic turtle teammate who just hides. And then blames everyone else for the loss because they went +1.
I think we've all been there.
I think I've been there more times than I'd like to admit in my losers bracket round 3 runs for the last 10 years.
It happens to the best of us. I mean, you got to do it sometimes. You hate to see it, but you got to do it sometimes. I've never done it before.
I don't think. Is that even possible for you to have done it?
I don't think so.
What did you place your first event ever that you competed?
First ever?
Yeah.
It was bad. I don't know. Like top 64, top 128 maybe.
Some people are trying to get top 64, and that was first event for Kyle.
My first event, I didn't know it was BR Start. It's the very first event I ever went to. I didn't know it was BR Start. Well, we're going back to 05 here. I mean, nobody knew.
Looking for magnums at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we had Team Snipers on Colossus was the game type, so you didn't even have BR sometimes. And then moving on, my second event was top 16.
That's a big transition. I got to be honest with you. Game 2, though, Amplify going into this. What are your predictions?
Oh, we got to call out a kill count. I think they're going to get more kills than maybe some other game types, so it would be a little bit rougher. Let's go 50-29.
50. I'm going to go 50-23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the same as
Steak-tacular.
the construct we saw earlier too with reciprocity.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're thinking it's the same kind of tier that we're looking at, same kind of scoreline.
I think it's going to be the same exact scoreline we've seen every time. And, you know, that's one of the things I love so much about Halo 3 is you just see that skill gap from, you know, your 16th seed to your first. I mean, you know that there's going to be a big difference in scoreline. So we might see an upset, you know. You never know. Maybe Purple Parrots could come out here and Amplify and just dominate early on. I know we've got some Purple Parrot fans. I've seen some of the actual birds have been sitting on shoulders in the audience. It's been insane,
Wow.
And they're screaming
True
their
fans.
name. It's crazy.
True dedication.
They got the whole Cincinnati Zoo to come out.
Have you been to Cincinnati?
I haven't.
I have. I'm from Cincinnati.
You're from Cincinnati?
Yeah, there was a Harambe's team here.
We did see that. We did see Harambe's homies.
On my Instagram.
Something
Harambe.
like that?
Harambe. Harambe? One of those.
You know, we also saw the Cyber Bullies roster play over there.
Okay. Yeah, well, that
was
the
16th seed forever.
Oh.
Back in the day. We saw them play today as well. So it's been exciting, man. We still got a lot of good teams left in this tournament. TOX, I feel like they're just over there hanging out, looking at each other.
Yeah. One thing I've been very impressed by, Smack Talk this event.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
incredible.
Back in full force. But you're not going to see that from TOX. That's one team you're not going to see.
No, they're going to just beat you, look at you with dead eyes, and then they're going to move off the stage, and you're going to feel like, what just happened?
Yep.
Who am I?
It's all a flash. Flash before your eyes. The series is over before you even know it started.
And you're just, you know, crying. I don't know if you cry a lot when you lose, but I do.
Sometimes. I've had a few where I wanted to cry, that's for sure. You know, nobody likes losing. Nobody wants to be a loser. Been there. I've taken responsibility for a few losses in my day.
Starting out with Lethul, as you see, man, he's just rotating over here towards the little bench side here, looking to see where this blue team's going to be pushing. And you could see, man, they just, I'm telling you, they just control the pace of the game so well off the rip. You think everybody's just going to run at each other? It's like, no, I'm just going to play casual here, just waiting for you guys to push us.
Yeah, it's a little bit of so it's a 4-1 to open it here. So obviously take all members down. Somebody comes on spawn and grabs himself a kill. It's exactly what you need to see. The collapse coming in at red, so it's actually going to be a little bit of a split spawn here for Purple Parrots. With one player at red, you know, essentially you're trying to buy time at that point. Just be a distraction. You're drawing 3 members in that were at gold and top center into red to have to finish off those kills, and that's where you open up the map for the rest of your team. There's so much more into it than just your stat line. You can be such a distraction. Draw in that extra fire, those extra grenades, the extra time here to help your team get back into it. Because this map, all about that collapse here, and that's what we're starting to see.
And what you're seeing from TOX is just a natural rotation. There's probably not any communication about, hey, we need to be pushing towards this base, blue or red. They're just rotating as a unit and causing them to be put on the spawn rotation immediately. And if you're Purple Parrots at this point, yet again, you just need to recognize some of those simple pushes. These strategies have been around for 10 years. TOX is executing them perfectly.
Yeah, and you can see it. Member comes on spawn over that gold, finishes off 1 kill, but 16-6. You hate to see it, Lethul, because we're both looking like, I don't know what we're on track for, but I think one of us might be right here.
17-8. So Purple Parrots may get to 23, or we may see TOX just go on a tear and drop 20 straight kills.
It's normally in that midpoint of the game that you really start seeing teams pull away. It normally starts off, you know, a little even. You wouldn't be surprised to see a 15-17, but then end in a 50-25 because it's that team running out of gas. It's the other team really kind of maintaining and setting up control. You know, those rotations, keeping the enemy team on a spawn trap, where you see those big leads gained here. So as you see, the members are pushing out pink, they're pushing out into the corner, but they're just having to turn around and run back into the base, almost playing a little scared here.
And this is what not overextending gets for you as TOX too. I mean, they know where they're going to be spawning at. They try to take some of these high positions on the map. You've got Eco bottom middle just being an absolute snake, which is by far one of the most annoying positions to deal with. If you're trying to escape pink, you're trying to go bottom goal, you know, oh, hey, look, guess what? There's a guy waiting there for me to just put bullets into my face and pepper me.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a lot of it takes a lot of skill, actually, to be the guy that rotates around bottom center. You really got to know how to position your back, whether or not it's to gold or to pink, and when to flank and when to rotate. It's really an easy position to nade, especially if they're just coming out of the corner from the
banks
base.
Right off the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Bank it right off the wall, throw it into bottom center, try to get them that way. And then your teammates really going to have to be set up to help you. You know, you don't want to be the first guy engaging into a fight when you're the one running around bottom center, because you want to go in there after they're either distracted looking gold 3 or P3. Their focus just isn't necessarily on you. Now 50 to 23, your prediction, they're only 3 kills away. We need a lot of unanswered kills here from
this
top.
This might be a 16-3 run here for Lethul and Co. But, you know, we're talking about that bottom position. I mean, you've got such a good supporting cast. The rest of your team perfectly just rotating around you, executing these kills. And what I love to see is there's just it just doesn't look like they're in any aggressive mood at all, and then they're winning by 20 kills.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I'm just here today to do what I do, you know?
Just point me in the direction, tell me where I play, and I'll go there and I'll play. You can see just the calm, cool, collected. We've never really had a team that's just so calm like you see from this entire lineup. You know, I play the exact opposite. I just love being excited. I'm not excited on a daily basis. I need something to really get me hyped, make me feel alive.
Gaming is the key, all right? And, you know, you teamed with a very young Snakebite back in the day.
That's true.
What do you think about this guy's rise over the course of the last really 7 or 8 years in Halo?
He was a god when I teamed with him. He was so good. He had a bad event once.
I was there.
Yeah, he definitely was a solid performance. I mean, I didn't think he was going to go on to do what he did. You know, big shout out to him. The amount of time and effort he put in was incredible. But yeah, it was definitely a privilege.
Ooh, the double whiff.
Okay, man. That's what I need. One more, baby. Let's go.
Oh, give him 29. Hey, we were both wrong, but you were closer. But if it was Price is Right, you were over,
yeah,
and
exactly.
I got it.
So going over. It's you have to see it. You hate to see it. You know, I went a little bit generous.
Gave him 29. They still got
You were a little bit of a
stakes.
hater.
Hey, I'm out here not hating. I'm just, after seeing that Onslaught, you got predictions.
I mean, what do you think of those assists? So 12 and 13, but he only had 2 assists compared to the rest of his squad.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, listen, cleaning up, not helping. It is what it is. Look at the assist stat line here from TOX. 11, 12. We got 11, 13, 15, and 9. I mean, you look at these Forge maps, Amplified Onslaught, and I back in the day, I cared more about the assist line than I did anything else. You're like, oh, hey, we had like 37. I saw your brother post a photo on Twitter, actually, Ace, and it was like, he said it was the most assists he'd ever seen in an Onslaught game. It was like 40 apiece for everybody on the team.
Oh, it was a flag.
Yeah, it was a flag.
I know there was an Amplified Team Slayer that we went back and we were like, oh my God, because we had 65 assists in an Amp Team Slayer. It's a lot.
That's enough.
I feel bad for the other team.
Yeah, they were hoping that you would just put them down at that point.
Yeah, it's true. Take them out back.
Yeah. Game 3, Construct King of the Hill. After seeing these first 2 matches, Purple Parrots gonna have to pull it together.
Yeah.
We've seen the top seeds get 45 to 65 seconds in the first hill on 3 of the last Construct Hills that I've seen.
And this might be the best team here at Construct King of the Hill. They've not been disappointing whatsoever.
I'm scared.
I would be scared too.
I'm wearing. I actually.
Oh, 50-30. That's not right.
I'm shaking because I stepped in a puddle of snow water on the way here.
You know, it is.
My feet are wet, so.
You're gonna get it cold.
I know. I'm gonna go outside and just try to live my Bear Grylls life and see what happens here today in St. Louis.
Oh, if you do a snow angel without a shirt on for Instagram, I will be very impressed.
You know what I was actually thinking that we should do is have 1v1s where we do setups in the snow outside, and whoever wins doesn't get anything but dignity. But I think it would be fantastic. Wow. Who doesn't die from frostbite wins.
I did hear, you know, you got Ace and Flame and the SQ squad. They're all, you know, like the health and you know, the workout and the ice bath. And they're all talking about if they win, going out in the snow and just kind of ice bath.
Nothing like taking an ice bath with the team. Starting out here, Construct King of the Hill, Snakebite. Doing a little quick hop up, though. We'll see who gets these Rocketos off the rip. What are you thinking,
Wow,
Kyle?
What a grenade, though. Let's talk about that for a second. That bank shot was incredible.
He knew. You know why? Because he got there a second early when he went up that lift.
Rowan, best in the area, I heard.
From Kansas City area, besides me and Mimic. Anyways, Rowan, R1 rotating back here towards the sword spawn, just looking to get control of top. And, you know, actually seeing them with what may be the only lead of the game.
Wow, yeah. I remember Ghost Yami came up to me with a quote one time, and I was just dying laughing because, you know, Final Boss, Beaver TS, they were just so good at it, you know? And he comes up to me, he's like, dude, you know, Kyle, we almost beat them on Beaver TS. I was like, what, really? Like, no way. Like, you know, what's the secret? What'd you figure out? He's like, dude, we were tied 0-0, and then we lost 50-15.
Man,
and I almost lost it.
Was like, that was the most intense game types, and CTF on that map were so fun to watch. Throwing that little flag through the window and just praying to God your teammate was on the rotation to grab it.
You go back to the Halo CE days and do some of those window tosses where you're like, how did that flag just fit through that window? That doesn't make, you know,
witchcraft.
sense. Yeah,
Kyle.
exactly.
That's how it happens. 6-2. We're actually seeing a little bit of a stalemate here to start off. You're going to start seeing TOX.
What?
There's some meal time and a
that
double.
Was so sick.
With the sticky lethal. Wow, that's my dad.
He sniped one guy in the body, but it really didn't even matter at all. He sniped the guy that he stuck in the body, and then he still got a double kill with the plasma grenade. That was just a style on a play.
You know, sometimes, man, you got to follow up that snipe and just stick them and then get a double kill with it.
That was incredible. That was.
I'm sure he planned it entirely.
Yeah, I mean, we always called those grenades like bad nade gone good, and that's exactly what that one was.
I like how Lethul saved those explosives as if he's going to get another double kill with the sniper. Spots the triple
where
on
is it?
the hill.
You
Where's
don't
that
jump
overkill
out for
at?
this. That's what I like to see.
Quit hiding from Lethul.
That's what you do. I feel like I'm on the team right now. I'd be yelling like, hide! Don't give it to him.
Did you hear me yesterday when I called out like I was in the game when I was at broadcasting?
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, that was
great.
That was a rough start to the afternoon.
Oh,
Look at APG just chasing forward. He's got that custom power up, takes him out, and they're just maintaining top control. I like the respect we're seeing from TOX though for Purple Parrots. They're not trying to be overly aggressive, get any stupid hill time. They're trying to maintain this top control so that way they get this open side hill on this next rotation very easily. Purple Parrots now are all stuck on the bottom of the map.
Yeah, you can see them. They're trying to lift up close purple, but you know, you pointed this out before the game. This might be the least amount of time we've seen TOX get in the first hill.
Yeah, we've literally seen domination from the top teams for this whole weekend. We are further in the tournament, though. Saturday, you're starting to see some of those better teams funnel in for these matches against teams like TOX. Purple Parrots, obviously veterans of the game themselves. ApppleJoose, what a name. I just had one, actually. Shout out to Minute Maid. Delicious start to my day.
You know, one thing I've been doing is actually like real fresh OJ.
Oh,
you know,
really? Like you've been doing it yourself?
Market.
Oh,
yeah, I got a juicer.
No way.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
It is.
As Joe Fries is teaching you well.
Oh, don't get me started on Joe Fries.
Put some carrots in there and some kale. Sullan with a nice double with the rockets. Almost gets the triple, but Eco says, no.
I don't even.
Smacks him in the back.
But he's got 2 rockets left. Another lead change. This is something I was not expecting.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I was incorrect. And you know what? This might just come down to the fact.
That was ApppleJoose that just
murdered him.
on him.
He just juiced him. That's crazy. Straight up. He slipped on a banana peel.
Rockets right there.
Right into some kale chips. He's gone. Sullan going for that double again. Spots Snakebite and chokes the shots. Snakebite with an incredible rally back says, hey, you know what? I'm good. Picks up those rockets. Might have one in the cannon. Just looking to get over here. Knows that they're going to be pushing up open. Probably Sword Lake. It's going to sneak down here. Now watch this.
That was that's one of those problems. You know, we talked about this before in case anyone was listening earlier, but it's what comes with playing on Bumper Jumper. The hardest thing about playing on Bumper Jumper is not jumping all the time because that's all you want to do is you just want to jump around the map like a rabbit. But no, when you're doing that, it's honestly hard to shoot, and that's what you just saw from Snakebite. Yes, Snakebite was the one no health, jumping in the corner trying to avoid any kind of grenades that came in.
Right.
But then when he was charged by Sullan, he wasn't able to hit his shots, and Snakebite absolutely, destroyed him there.
Now, one thing that you got to think about today's modern Halo 3 versus, 10 years ago. What do you think of the addition of paddles, buttons, extras on controllers that don't necessarily have to make you a bumper jumper player? I played default, Kyle.
Okay.
I've always played default. You get those paddles on the back, all of a sudden you can still kind of play that controller scheme and then have that advantage.
It's definitely a game changer. A lot of people play claw. I didn't even play claw, and my hands still feel completely destroyed.
Yeah, they're
like
broken.
they're
You tried
60,
once, yeah. Arthritis, baby. We out here.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely, I was having a lot of pain. One of the reasons I, didn't want to compete anymore. It's hard to put in that kind of time. I'm an old man now. People ask me why I don't
We look
come
21.
back. Oh, you're so sweet.
And I think we should come back together. Just saying.
I think there's a real possibility that we're competing, and maybe not the next one since it's in
I'll drag your placements down to an average of like 32nd.
I'd still probably be number 1 Lethul.
Wow, that's
Lethul.
crazy.
Oh my God, I just called you Lethul.
It's
but
fine.
I was looking at
he's like a
on the
skinnier
build
version
team.
of me with a Balenciaga hat instead of my brand. So
It's okay. He doesn't hang out with celebrities all the time. I don't
You know, but he's a Halo celebrity. That's all that matters.
He is. He's a sweaty.
I'm a stan for Lethul, actually. Got a tattoo on my shoulder blade.
Wow.
Right. We're seeing 106 to 52, though. Purple Parrots trying to gather some more hill time, putting up more of an effort than we've seen from any other team versus these top teams here in Construct King of the Hill. This might be an interesting match. We might actually see a good game here of Construct King.
Yeah, this is by far the closest game of the series so far we've had for them. Yeah, we had TOX lose a game last night, but if I'm Purple Parrots right now, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, we're down by, what, 51 seconds right now? We just got the new set of rockets. Overshield, like, who's got an overshield in this next cycle here? It doesn't look like anyone's been able to pick it up quite yet. So, honestly, you're not in that bad of a position. You've got, like, all the guys trapped top gold. You need to get a collapse going. You really want to clear out these spawns, or else it's just going to be time and time again. Top gold, top gold, top gold, and eventually someone's going to get a flank on you.
And you saw Complex there. He just jumped out right on that Fen close street, which is exactly what you were talking about. They needed to collapse on that team. As Toxes keep spawning gold. This is where, if you're Purple Parrots, you know you're going to force them on that rotation bottom. Complex, the double kill with the rockets. You know what? I'm proud of him right now.
He's doing good. Honestly, that was a solid position to be in. APG was sitting top gold with those rockets watching close street and did not get the kill. Not only that, he turned over, reloaded rockets already. There's a big difference between when you die and there's a rocket in that chamber and there's not, because that guy was able to pick it up and use it immediately. Had he needed to reload those rockets, that would have been a different kill.
Right, and now we're seeing 2 rockets wasted. The audio cues are so important in this game, and you see them here go up top gold, and Complex has just done a good job of staying alive. If he does this to Eco, okay, I was about to say, Complex he's on one right now. Eco, though, with a nice kill, and you're going to see those rotations for this hill spawn probably go in the favor of TOX.
Yeah, had that melee not connected, that looked like it was about to be a 4-shot onto him. And we're seeing this game be a lot closer than we thought. We pointed it out earlier before the match got started. 250 to 11 was the last time we watched these guys play on this map here. Just doing a fantastic job. We're seeing the exact opposite now. Initially, TOX Gaming, they were the ones trapped top gold trying to break out, and you saw big time here come out of Purple Parrots. Now it's Purple Parrots trying to do the same thing, and they've already pushed TOX Gaming back out of close street.
And at this point, if you're TOX, you've now got control. You spot them on the rotation. That's 2 down for Purple Parrots, and Snakebite's just waiting for this beautiful overshield. And let's see where he rotates. He's just going to probably go back up closed, get some vision for the squad, spots another player, and you know what? No chance. Doesn't even get the melee off on him.
Yeah, that one hurts. You definitely got to be careful of those OS guys. Getting that melee down or getting a stick off, even getting a couple shots down is so effective. Like, for example, Snakebite, he's alive and just did an amazing flank up top Purple.
Ooh!
Had that first player.
Oh! He's got to get the triple right there, and he does.
Wow.
Snakebite with I would argue, the smartest challenge, because they're not expecting you half shields to go right back up open Purple.
Yep.
Sneak behind him, gets a sniper, then manages to get a triple kill out of it.
Not only that, but what I was kind of pointing out was if that player on close street got a melee off, Snakebite was dead. He got away with a quarter shields in that next fight. Had he not had a bar of OS missing, that would have not been the case.
This is where you're going to see Snakebite pop off again with the double. He's looking for the triple kill. We need to see some more overkills this tournament on the main stage. And if anybody's going to do it with the sniper rifle, it's going to be Snakebite.
It's definitely a solid chance of doing that. 151 to 99. And honestly, I'm just still.
Oh my God! What
Lethul,
Snakebite up the lift?
And you were here to witness.
Is it what year is it?
I saw it happening and I thought, no way, no way. I'm a little in shock still. I don't think it's quite hit me yet.
This is the difference of having a calm demeanor like Snakebite. PJ's been doing this for so long. You see this guy, he's hitting montage clips in the middle of a tournament match.
So here's a question for you, Lethul. Do you want the overkill with 3 one-shots like we saw a minute ago, or do you want the no-scope headshot up the lift? Which one do you
I want the no-scope headshot up the lift.
Yeah, me too. I think so.
And I want to add some EDM dance music with it.
Especially like tournament play.
Yeah.
It's a ballsy move to even go for that. To waste, to risk using up snipe ammo in that scenario.
Well, when you're Snakebite, it doesn't matter. You can just hit those.
Like, I was always mad at my teammates if they were sitting there trying to line up no-scopes. Wait, what just happened? I missed it.
He just hit a body shot no-scope again on the guy that's in the hill currently in open street.
Oh, amazing.
60-point, 60-second advantage here for TOX. I feel like at this point you're starting to get a little demoralized as Purple Parrots.
Yeah, once I get sniped going up the lift, it's hard to get back into that
Yeah, your shoes are tied together and you're just face planting around every corner.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, Snakebite basically has free range of the map right now. He's just rotating around close street. generally one of the best places to take that sniper rifle. You don't have to worry as much about the flank. And
Snakebite going for the double.
Oh, if he doesn't get a triple kill here, he's bad.
You think
just kidding. Just kidding.
3 down yet again for Purple Parrots. We still see them getting that overshield rotation, man. Custom power-up has been all TOX this game. APG getting PJ that spawn top gold, and they know they're going to be pushing probably from lobby and sword.
Yeah, you can see even that flank. Nobody calling it out. Lethul gets a free one-shot. Now gets to engage these 2 players in close. Purple eats a grenade, though. Nice nades coming in. Maybe a little bit over-anxious there, but, you know, they're doubling the scoreboard right now. Snakebite, that's what you want to see. That's a veteran play right there. He's got a player lift up top lift. He might have been able to stay in hill challenging trade there, but instead elects to back down, wait for a new angle, flanks in, and make that 2 kills. That's the veteran play versus the sit in hill and challenge for 1 kill.
Exactly, and one of the differences you're going to see between these 2 teams in general is TOX is using the handhold method. Everywhere you go, there's 2 people from different angles shooting at you, and you're not going to get those one-on-one fights that you're hoping for. This is an amateur play. You're playing people that have years of experience on both sides. But one squad that's dominating. Lethul one-shot gets them both going up gold, man.
They missed the melee and the grenades.
It's Whiff City.
Hit him and,
Wiffle ball bat.
You know, sometimes when it rains, it pours. When it snows, it's 2 feet outside.
A 4-year-old with a T-ball bat missing the ball.
Yeah, that one hurts. As the ball, you know, it hits off the wall and comes back and smacks you in the face. That's what that feels like.
That's how I got these scars, Kyle. Playing an adult T-ball league.
That's
where I'm at.
For some reason, I feel like you're 100% telling the truth right now.
Because you know I know my personality all too well. Lethul.
People think you're kidding right now, but I know that was truth.
Look at this man. When do they not have it? When do they not have custom power up? I really feel like Purple Parrots had a good shot of continuing to do well in this game 3 here on Construct, but you know they got a little. I'm telling you, that PJ snipe up that lift and that triple kill that just set the tone for the rest of the game. Got in their heads.
You got a charge, Lethul. Game's gonna end. Pad the stats. They're gonna let them stay
Pad those
alive.
stats. You got more events this year.
Oh, and there it is. That's all she wrote. Quick 3-0 series. Can't say that wasn't what we were expecting. You know, when you're seeing and watching those double elimination tournaments, some series just aren't going to be as close. Even though we're getting that much further into the bracket, the reciprocities, the TOXes, the status quo of some of these top-seeded teams, this is what you are expecting from them to come out and do.
And that losers bracket is getting stacked now.